what's up, everybody? So I wanted to do a quick recap on my picks for week two. Let you know how I did. Hey, we're gonna check in with Jimmy Baba Ganoush's grandma because his grandma plays fantasy football. So I'm just gonna check in with her real quick. Hey, Grandma Baba Ganoush, how did you do this week in fantasy football?
Not bad, not bad.
Oh, that's pretty good. I'm glad you had a pretty decent week in fantasy football. I got I went 9-7 on my picks. I got the Eagles over the Vikings pick right. I got the Colts over the Texans pick right. The Bucks over my Bears, and the Bills over the Raiders, the 49ers over the Rams, the Giants over the Cardinals, Cowboys over the Jets, Dolphins over the Patriots, and the Saints over the Panthers. I lost on the Bengals pick. The Ravens won. I picked the Lions, but the Seahawks won. I picked my upset pick of the week was the Jags over Kansas City. Kansas City ended up winning that game. I took the Packers. Atlanta won. I took the Chargers, but the Titans won. I took the Broncos, but the Commanders won. And I took the Browns, but the Steelers won. So I went 9-7. So overall for week two, I'm 19-13. And also, I do a thing where I pick a quarterback, a running back, a wide receiver, and I've got to come in at least come within 5 points of what I guessed for their fantasy football. So this past week I went with Deshaun Watson. I predicted he was going to score 20 points. He only had 11, so I missed it by 9. The receiver I went with is Tyreek Hill. I thought he was going to have 28 points. He still had a pretty good fantasy football week. He had 15 fantasy points, so I missed it by 13. But I got Saquon Barkley. I got within the 5 points. I said Saquon was going to have 25 fantasy points. Saquon ended up having 27. So I got within 2 points of the 5 point range for Saquon. So at least I've got the running back right. So anyway, quick little injury news. It looks like Jamal Williams for the Saints is going to miss a few weeks with an injury. I kind of dropped him. I kind of didn't want to, but with Alvin Kamara coming back, I think next week, he's going to get a lot more of the touches, and I feel really bad because Jamal Williams is a really good running back. He was a really good running back in Detroit behind Swift, and I would love to see him go to a team where they need a running back. But also, Saquon Barkley has an ankle injury. Coach Dabo said that he is not ruling him out for week 3, but there is talks about Saquon saying if he feels good, I'm gonna go. Austin Eckler still has an injury. Nick Chubb. I can't say any more about him. I mean, God, I feel awful for him. Like the same knee is pretty much Alex Smith injury that he suffered. I don't know. I heard rumors that he might have to have his leg amputated. I hope not. I hope he can make a comeback because I would love to see Nick Chubb come back as great as he is. But yeah, I've always liked Nick Chubb. So, waiver wire, if you need a receiver, I mean, in a lot of my leagues, Nico Collins is still available. Josh Reynolds, I think, would be a really good pickup. I think it's Jerome Ford is probably going to get a lot more of the touches now in Cleveland with Nick Chubb out for the year. But there is a meeting today with Kareem Hunt and the Browns. I don't know if they're going to sign him. Maybe. I think Ford is going to be the running back going forward. Kareem Hunt is probably going to be the backup, but hey, I'm sure if like Kareem Hunt can be the backup and still get some good touches, I still feel like he would want to still play in the league and be with the Browns. So it's a great situation. Odell Beckham has a official injury tag, and I think I dropped Odell Beckham for. I like Josh Reynolds a lot. I think Josh Reynolds is going to have a decent year. I don't know. I'm going to go on a fly and I'm going to pick up Josh Reynolds and drop Odell Beckham. I think on one of my leagues, I'm dropping Dalvin Cook for Kyren Williams. I'm hoping I get the waiver wire. Someone did not pick up Kyren Williams. Couple of my teams, I'm still hanging on to Dalvin Cook. I have not given up on Dalvin Cook yet. Secret Squirrel from Fantasy Focus Now says, be patient with Jamar Chase. He is going to take off this year. It's just having a very slow week. He had a very slow week again this week and last week, but they were saying that Jamar Chase is probably going to get going eventually. Also, with an injury tag to Joe Burrow. I don't know if Joe Burrow's even going to go Monday night. Looks like he tweaked his ankle. I don't know if it's going to be like a 1 or 2 week injury. But I mean, he's got a long wait to see what happens with that ankle since they're playing Monday night against the Rams, which might be my game of the week if Joe Burrow plays. But I don't know. I got to look at the other matchups and everything. So anyway, there's my my results of my picks for week 2. Tomorrow I will give you my week 3 picks. I'll give you my upset picks, what game I think is going to be an upset. And yeah, tune into my channel for tomorrow. I should have that video up sometime tomorrow night. So anyway, have a great evening everybody. Take care. Talk to you soon.